I'm speaking with Annabelle Gay from the Cowra Visitor Centre. G'day. Annabelle, how are you?
I'm well, thank you, Gary. How are you this week?
Not too bad after the hectic weekend we had last weekend, and looks like this weekend's going to be just as hectic.
I was going to say, I think it's going to be very hectic if you thought last weekend was busy.
That's right, and amongst other things, of course, we've got the Cowra Gun Club Central Zone Trap Carnival, and these things are fantastic to watch.
They sound absolutely terrific, don't they? And certainly I'm learning a little bit as I go. It's not something I know a lot about, but this one sounds really worth going to on the Sunday, on the 30th of June, out at the Gun Club grounds on Grenfell Road. And it's kicking off from 9 a.m. and it'll feature the Central Zone Double Barrel, Single Barrel and Point Scored Championships that will all be taking place. And from those championships, the Central Zone team is going to be selected to compete against the other zones in the October Long Weekend Championship. So if you're interested in being included in that zone team, you need to get along as a participant to the Central Zone Trap Carnival. So nominations from participants will be taken on the day. You can just head on out there to the Gun Club and put in your nomination. But spectators are also very, very welcome out there, so you can head on out there for the day and enjoy that event.
They certainly wouldn't run away from them because they're very, very good shots, I can tell you.
Oh, my gosh, yes, I think your days are numbered if you're trying to outrun those guys.
Oh, yeah, especially the double barrels. Now, Neela are having another cooking class at the Neela Farm too.
Yes, these wonderful monthly events. They're really worth getting to, particularly if you're like me and you're not great in the kitchen. Only Anna and the crew from Neela could probably sort me out. So that is Sunday, running from 11 a.m. until 3 p.m. out at Neela Farm. And interestingly, these cooking classes have been listed as number 20 on the Great Australian Bites foodie bucket list of things that you must do for those who are interested, those foodies. So this is worth taking part in. The cost is $120 per person, and that will include your actual hands-on cooking class, some recipes, your lunch, and a sample bag of goodies to take home, so you know that's going to be delicious coming from Neela. You must book because they're so popular. You need to book in advance, and you can do that by contacting Neela on 6341-2188 or email eat@neela.com.au.
Sounds good. And over at Folk Canowra, they are having an afternoon of chilled tunes, open mic and acoustic entertainment.
I'm still so offended that we haven't been invited personally to come and perform at these, Gary.
Well,
but
we could do a duo.
We could certainly do that. We're yet to be asked, but it is an open mic, so no one can stop us if we decide to take part, and they can't stop anyone really. So if you want to take part in the Folk at Canowra afternoon, you can ring Nerida on 0429 048 603. So the afternoon takes place at Taste Canowra, 42 Ferguson Street, from 4 until 6:30 p.m.
An afternoon or an evening of folk and good food and so forth, that'd be great.
Yeah, it sounds terrific, doesn't it? And they have the feature act for this month is Steve Bevis, who plays a mix of blues and folk and world music. So that sounds really terrific, and it's actually a free entry to go to the event with a donations box for that feature event if you're really impressed by what Steve is doing.
And that would bring back to me my hippie days.
I think it's best you don't go then.
I'm sorry, my age.
You're safer at home.
Now, the Cowra Ensemble are celebrating their 20th anniversary with some concerts and a scholarship.
Yes, isn't this wonderful? 20 years of singing together. Do you know my mum used to be part of the Cowra Vocal Ensemble, so she won't be making a cameo. I don't know that they've approached her either, but she's very, very keen to go along and hear the Cowra Vocals Ensemble's concerts. They're going to have 3 different concerts as part of their winter song series, one in June, one in July, one in August. So the one we're talking about today is on Sunday the 30th of June, so a very busy Sunday for everyone in Cowra. The concert starts at 2 p.m. at the Civic Centre Theaterette, and they're going to be singing songs from film and stage, so certainly numbers that we'll all be familiar with. So head along at 2 p.m. It's $10 for an adult, $8 for a concession, and only $30 for a family, and your afternoon tea is included in that. Just get your tickets at the door.
Sounds good. And once upon a time I used to make documentaries, and now we've got the opportunity for the young people in Cowra to learn how to do it.
That is right. Your past just amazes me. So far you've been a hippie, a documentary maker, my PE teacher, so there's just no end to it.
I'm multi-talented.
You are multi-talented. What do they say, jack of all trades?
Master of None?
That's it. I don't believe it for a second, but yes, there is a documentary workshop that is going on as part of the school holidays activities, and this will keep everybody occupied. It's for those who are aged 15 years and above, and it's running from the 1st of July till the 5th of July, so Monday through to Friday, from 9 a.m. to 4 p.m. all day, every day. So that's going to keep them busy. It's a free workshop, and it's being held at the Family Support Service in Cowra, which is on Vaux Street. If you're interested in registering your kids for that one, you can contact Melinda on 0419 203 214.
That sounds good. And you'll learn all about making documentaries as well. There is another course running during the holidays too.
There is. There's Shadow Theatre. And puppetry. Well, this one looks really terrific. This is a big workshop. It's another free workshop for students aged 15 years and above, and it's running from the 1st of July until the 12th of July. So for the full 2 weeks, Monday to Friday, both weeks from 10 a.m. to 4 p.m, and they're holding it at the Cowra Bowling and Recreation Club. So a great one to get involved with. Contact Lawrence Ryan if you want to register people for that workshop, and Lawrence's contact details and mobile number 0400 473 287, or his business number is 6340 2035.
And I did hear that even if your young person is a little bit less than 15, you just might be able to sneak in.
Oh, terrific. They're not policing it. You'll get through the draft, you reckon?
That's brilliant. You'll learn about making documentary and how just hard it is. There's lots of current exhibitions still on. Amongst them is the beanies from Northern Territory.
That's right, the Alice Springs Beanie Festival. So some of the pictures from these are absolutely incredible and well worth going along to. It's a good time to just remember some of the exhibitions that are going on with school holidays coming up. You can head on down to the Art Gallery, or you can head out to the Kalari Art Gallery as well. So something to either give the parents a break or something to take the kids to over school holidays. So Colours of Country is the beanie exhibition. There's 100 beanies that have come from that Alice Springs Beanie Festival, and they'll be on display at the Art Gallery, 77 Darling Street, until the end of July, so you've got some time to get down there and check out the beanies. Running alongside the Colours of Country 2 exhibition is Print Profiles, which is displaying printmaking from the region with artworks from artists from the Central West, so supporting the Central West artists. So that is still at the Art Gallery as well, runs until the end of July, so make sure you head on down and check both of those exhibitions out. The only one you really need to be careful of is this one finishing up on the 7th of July out at Kalari, the Landscapes exhibition. So a bit of a hurry on for that one. Make sure you head on out there on Friday, Saturday, Sunday or Monday over the coming weekends between 10 a.m. and 5 p.m. to have a look at the beautiful traditional and contemporary landscapes on display. And they're also done by artists within the Central West as well. So a real regional focus there.
And you better have a little tipple while you're there.
Yes, that's certainly a big plus for everyone, isn't it? To go and enjoy the cellar door while you're there and partake of some wine.
That sounds like a good plan to me, and the weekend should be nice and sunny, so it'll be perfect for all of those events. It sounds good.
A lot of things going on outdoors, aren't there? So it's great that we've got some sunshine coming, and there's certainly something there for everyone. We want everyone to be making the most of this very, very busy month coming up. And
there are a number of holiday activities, including at the PCYC. If you give the PCYC a ring, they'll tell you what they have on to occupy your children as well.
They've always got some great things there, don't they? They're doing a great job.
Yep, they are. Well, thank you for sharing that with us, Annabelle, and that should keep us very busy for goodness knows how long.
That's right, for at least a week, and stay tuned, there'll be plenty more coming next week. Keeping in mind big events for July that people need to start clearing the diaries for and asking their friends and family to come visit. We've got the Cowra Picnics coming up on Friday the 5th of July, which is a great race day out at the Cowra Showground. And then at the end of the month is the Cowra Wine Show weekend. So there's an enormous range of events going on for that, including the public tasting, luncheons, Vertical Vidello out at Kalari, a New York Supper Club, gourmet markets, you name it. It's all happening on the 27th and 28th of July. So make sure you clear that space, and we'll have some more details to hand next time we talk.
Well, that's a very iconic event, and I know a number of particularly young people, such as yourself, quite often come back to Cowra for that, just for that weekend.
They do. Certainly the young people and people from all over Australia. It's one of the top 5 wine shows in Australia, so something that Cowra can be really proud of, and certainly that they'd always be encouraging local people to attend. It's a wonderful event.
It is. Well, thank you for sharing that with us, and of course, reminder the people, if you would like your event on the lowdown around Cowra, just contact yourselves over at the Visitor Centre or contact me at cowracommunitynews.com.
That's right. We'd love to hear from you. Thanks for your time, Gary.
And yours too.
Talk to you next week.
Okay, bye.
Bye.